Hello, welcome to the stream. I decided to begin this stream with some class. I'll wait a moment to see if my technical advisor connects so you can tell me how the audio is, even though the game's not running yet. We're just going to sit here and listen to this. Oh no. Wait a minute, I see a message, hold on. If this music stops, it's going to go to Wipeout Pulse, which is not as calming. Hello, how are you doing? How is my microphone audio? I think the game's going to be too low, so I think I'm going to need to turn that up, but just wanted to play some nice calming music as an intro before jumping into the aggressive Game Boy music. And it's about to end. Raise myself, really? Well, okay, hold on. Let me turn the game on. Alright, so the game's on. I'm in the yellow. I would think that I'm loud enough, but I can turn the system volume down a little bit. How is that? How is that? Yeah, you're fine now, you were just mumbling. I was not mumbling. Seriously, I wasn't. I think this microphone does not have a lot of, I don't know, pickup or something. So I feel like I can speak really loudly, and it does a really good job just negating that. And it might be getting worn out. The thing is like 20 years old. Oh no, the stream's current bitrate is too low. So I switched it back to the ultra low latency. So I'm going to move left. It's about 3 to 4 seconds before I see it on the stream move left. Which is better than like 10 to 12 or whatever it was from before. So I'm hoping that I won't have the buffering issues with the stream. So if you notice anything, if you stick around, if you don't stick around, whatever. If you notice anything, then let me know. And everything is good now, I guess. So let me take a sip of my tea, which is probably too hot to drink. You let me know if there's any buffering at all, so you have no need to ask. Okay, thank you. Tea is somewhat hot. Alright, so I remember you wanted me to go in this dungeon and complete this dungeon, and then after that do the secrets in Seasons to get the better sword. So that's what I'm doing. So let me make sure I have all of the proper screens up. I think I do. Alright. Oh, I remember this dungeon. I remember the music too. And I have a power ring equipped and a mustache. I remember that. I feel like I want to turn my speakers up though. I wonder if I can turn the volume of the game, or the system volume up, and then the OBS volume down. Like that. Hopefully that's about the same to you, but to me it's a little bit louder. Alright, so it's been a little bit since I played, so I have a feather. So that's helpful. These guys are still here. I think I have to wait till they're like, the shadow is closer, yeah, and they're on the ground technically. All fine over here. Good, thank you. I don't know if I should say it to the empty stream for the people that might watch in the future, or if I should wait till anybody is here, but so I can say it more than once. I have finally uploaded a video to the Sketchy Abstractions channel that I've been trying to get started for many years now, which is a video of me building my coffee table. If anybody is interested, you can go check that out. It's not an especially amazing video. It's kind of a really straightforward and to the point and kind of boring video for me compared to the ones that I've been doing, but it's done. I think it's decent at least. Oh no, you need to be blue. There, good. Puzzles are not something that I need right now. But yeah, it's over on that channel. I'm trying to upload a lot of videos of builds of things. I've got the CNC machine that I've been working on. I've got the couch. I've got the coffee table, which I made to accompany the couch. It's kind of weird that the coffee table comes before the couch, but I still need to finish a little bit on the couch before I can do that. Why are there two doors there? Is there a place I can go up there, I guess? Yeah. So I can't go up there yet. Oh, I'm gonna get the little switch hookshot thing, where you could switch item placement. So then I can do that. So otherwise, that's a dead end. But anyway, if you're interested in woodworking or makery type channels, or just people fumbling, failing to do basic tasks, then go check it out. You might hate it. That channel is linked on my main channel. I could put a link in the description here as well, if I ever remember to do that. I can't edit the description now, actually. But I don't know if I want to go find a link to the video now just to put in the description. So, I don't know. It's the very first video that's been uploaded to that channel. Hey. Way over here now. Oh, good. What am I doing here? This one? That one. I think. Yeah. Easy. So far, speaking of easy, I was having a pretty good time in this game. I actually have not really encountered anything particularly awful so far. Which, whoa, has been surprising to me. Speaking of awful, the minecarts have appeared. What was the name of this dungeon again? I forgot. It's a dungeon map. I don't think I can see the name of the dungeon on the screen. Oh, Skull Dungeon. Alright. So it's like a really dilapidated skull and a jaw, I think. Interesting. Wait. Whoa, I'm behind the minecart. Elite Zelda hacks. I'm actually kind of surprised to let me jump into it from that side. A double minecart track. I still don't have the level 2 power bracelet, so I can't break pots with my sword, which sucks. I do have a seed shooter. I think that Muldorm is there to annoy you. Oh. Oh. That's exactly why he's there. There. You got a small key. The last stream of this was fun. 4.5 hours long. I was completely delirious by the end of it. This stream, it's not as fun. This stream will be inferior to the previous. Sorry to say it, but it's how it's gonna be. I don't control these things, it's just how it is. I have no control over how good these streams are. Absolutely none. It'll get interesting if it ends up being as infuriating as I remember it being. I do have my other AT2020 microphone I could try as well, since I have two of them. But I don't know if that one would be any better. I kind of need that one for the stuff that I do on the other channel, because it has the aux. Well, not the aux, it has the monitor port, which is 3.5 millimeter. So let me tell you about my audio setup, actually, because it's very interesting. The audio setup that I have for when I'm making the videos, like the coffee table video, because I'm obsessive over the audio quality and choose to use the most incorrect microphones, I have a second AT2020 condenser microphone that I use for those. But the problem is it's a USB microphone. Oops, that was not the seed that I wanted. I don't have the Pegasus seeds, do I? It's not a USB microphone. What have I done here? I mean, it is a USB microphone. It's not a USB microphone input on the camera. So in order to use it, I need to use a 3.5 millimeter audio jack. And the only way I can do that through the AT2020 is to use a 3.5 millimeter monitor output. So I have to have the microphone plugged into the wall to a power supply, and then the camera plugged into a battery, because they can't both be plugged into the battery, or they create a ground interference that makes the audio impossible to use. And then I've got to have the 3.5 millimeter cable coming out of the monitor of the microphone into the camera just to record audio. It's a nightmare, and I need to find something better. Also, you said the game better start sucking at some point, or I'm going to be mad. It will, don't worry. If it doesn't, I will. Give me a second. I mean, that room was kind of tough. I was not fully paying attention. Oh, good. One of these. You really like these puzzles, I heard. They're so good. Wow, that was actually really easy. Oh wait, no, I gotta do these blue, right. There. There's no other exit from this room. I remember this room as well. You have to get over there to push that, and there's those cracks in the floors. Yeah, I remember that. I remember being in this room with one heart and having to do that. Now this is on a crack. And I don't have the rock string equipped because I can only carry one ring, so I don't think I can actually push this now. I think I'll fall through the floor if I try. Well, this sucks. But there's no other way I can do it, is there? It's gotta be done that way. Yeah. Never mind. It might take a bit for my brain to warm up. It's gotta go there, but then I've gotta push it from the crack. Correct? Am I insane? Can I do this? I can. Alright. Game's trying to trip me out. Yeah, I killed all of them before I got out of the minecart. I feel like I had more energy at the end of this 4.5 hour long stream than I have now. Oh, okay. Wow. Seriously, my brain is on more of a delay than the stream right now. Again, though, so far, this is not a bad dungeon. It's actually been pretty linear. I don't think there's really any backtracking at this point in this dungeon. So I don't think I've seen any rooms I can go back to. Well, that's not true at the very start, when I get the little switch thing. But I think I'm going to go into that room from another side, so I don't think I actually will be backtracking to that. And I've done a lot of rooms so far. Buffer, oh no. A significant buffer, like on a scale of 1 to 10. How buffer is it? Oh, I need to shoot these guys. Can I just do that? Yeah. 4 seconds of buffer. So it might have been the ultra low latency mode that was causing the issue then. So it's possible I might have to disable that. And the only way I can disable that, unfortunately, is to stop the stream. Because that was what YouTube decided. Ow. Okay, good, I got him. Another buffer? Yeah. Should I stop the stream then and change it? I really wish I could do that without stopping the stream. Yeah, I don't think I can do it without stopping the stream. Should I keep going and wait for another buffer and make this a weirdly longer cut stream, or should I just go ahead and restart the stream now? Can you stop the OBS stream, change the latency? No, the setting is on YouTube itself. I have to actually stop the stream from YouTube. I don't know why they did it like this. I don't know why this setting is locked in to the point where you can't change it during the stream. But you go to stream settings, and there's a thing called stream latency, and you can choose normal, low, or ultra low. Low was what I used last time. Ultra low is what I'm using now, and they're grayed out when your stream is active. So I decided I have to stop the stream to change it. I could stop the stream and restart the dungeon, because I don't know if I can merge the two streams together. I don't think you can do that. So it's just going to be weird. Now I don't know what to do. If you're going to stop it now, now's the time to do it. Has it buffered again since the second time? I don't know. It's decision paralysis. Not yet. I am tempted to restart the dungeon, but that's, I don't know. I haven't really done anything that's difficult so far. I really don't know why you cannot stop or change that in the middle of the stream. If I disable that. No. How about you finish the dungeon first? The only issue is that it's going to be two separate streams. So it's going to be weird if there's one stream that's like 20 minutes long or whatever. But, yeah, alright. I'll finish the dungeon, and I'll start a new stream up, and I'll do the secrets. How about that? So I'll just try to get through this quickly, I guess. And I thought I got rid of that guy. Why is he still here? Great, now I've got to redo this, after all of that. I mean, I don't know. I'm still pretty early in this dungeon. It might still take a while before I can actually get through it. That's why I was debating just restarting the dungeon. But I'll try this. Let's see how it goes. Also, I hate this room. There, here we go. Speed run. Unless it doesn't buffer at all anymore. Then it's fine, I guess. There might be a fairy under that pot. There was a fairy under that pot. I wasn't gonna bother going to the menu to get the power bracelet, but then I thought there might be a fairy under that pot. Oh, come on. I feel like I remember that exact thing happening the last time I was in this room. But yeah, you let me know if it buffers anymore. I remember trying to program elevators in a game that had netcode. What terrible times that was. Absolutely awful, awful experience trying to code elevators in a net play setting. What made it more infuriating was that it was not a multiplayer game. It was just on a net play based engine. And I'm talking about Isolation, yes. Although, was it Isolation? I tried elevators for a couple of games. I do remember they were in Isolation, they were a problem. When you beat the dungeon, you can get the sword and never have to power bracelet again. That's true. Well, no, that's not true. There might still be scenarios where you need the power bracelet. Now it's some ancient lord. Imagine trying to explain the concept of Torque 3D in 2024. I will. So Torque 3D harkens back from the Star Siege Tribes days, which I think harkens back from the... what is it? The Earth Siege days or whatever. I don't even know if it was a part of that originally. But Star Siege Tribes was a game that I grew up with. And here's the mini-boss. My mighty sword and mighty shield shall crush you. But Torque 3D used to be, at one point in time, the Star Siege Tribes engine, which then became the Torque game engine. And then got, quote-unquote, remade into Torque 3D. And so right from the beginning, it was an engine, quote-unquote, that was built for a multiplayer game. I'm trying to think about what I need to do here. And they just kind of, oh, you gotta hit him with his own sword. Okay. And so they just ported the code over and over and over, and it gradually got more and more broken. And less feature rich, because they continued to try and add features that they did not complete. And it was netcode based, so... What's interesting though is Star Siege Tribes had elevators, but they were not interpolated elevators, so when you rode them it was very choppy. And they just were okay with that, probably because they knew how difficult it would be to make elevators. But anyway, yeah, that was a huge problem with Isolation, was everything I needed to do had to be done through a net play interface, which basically, to describe that, essentially, when you play the game, you're playing it on a server that is being hosted by yourself, and you join as a client. So the server has full control, and I would be doing this better probably if I wasn't speaking, but the server has full control, and then you as the client basically just give instructions to the server. No, my mighty sword is broken. You'll pay for this. And that means that the server has to be kept in sync with the client. And so you basically do everything on the server and then send it to the client, but the client needs to send things to the server, and it's just a lot of back and forth and so incredibly confusing to deal with, especially with something like an elevator where there's player movement that needs to be updated both on the client side and the server side, and interpolation between the viewpoints and the... yeah. Anyway, it was terrible. It was an awful, awful experience. I don't even know if I ever really properly got elevators working. They were okay. Oh no. This room. So in this room, you have to change each of the blue tiles to a yellow tile, and you do so by walking in a line. Or sorry, red tile, yes. And there's only one way that it works, and yeah, it's as infuriating as it looks. Definitely. Making working elevators was the last thing you did for Isolation. That's probably why that was the last thing I did. It did me in. I did that on my first try. Hey, a switch hook. Any more bufferings? It would be terrible if it buffered during my very, very interesting rant about that play. Which was probably barely comprehensible entirely because I'm barely here. Oh, this is the other side of that room. I was like, I saw this here, so I thought I would come back here first and did not realize it was a shortcut back. None so far. Okay, good. Maybe they're done with. Maybe it was not because of the latency. Maybe it was because of some random issue that was going on that's gone. I think I can use this with pots. I can. Convenient. Very easy way to get fairies. Can also use it on enemies, I think. Yeah. It's a cool item. Anyway, if you want some more isolation stories, a lot of them are traumatic. I don't know if they're worth telling. I did way too much. I just did way too much. And it just drove me insane. I said this in the other video, but ultimately I kept running into more and more problems, and I was so busy and focused on the things that I needed to do that I just couldn't work on those problems, so I'd put them to the side. And then there'd be more problems and I'd put them to the side, and I'd find more problems and I'd put them to the side, and eventually you've got so many problems that they're just stressing you out because it's just more things that you've got to do in the future. And then eventually you run into a problem that you can't put to the side because it's blocking you from doing the thing that you need to do right now. And so then you spend days sometimes chasing down the source of a certain problem so you can achieve the one thing that you thought was going to be pretty simple. I shouldn't have done that. That is the way back. And you find the source of the problem, and you very quickly realize that it's beyond your ability to even deal with, because it requires some really advanced engine programming or something, and it should have been done by the people that developed the engine, but they didn't because they abandoned it because all sorts of things. Torque 3D was a very problematic engine, and still is to this day, but I'll probably upset people if they hear me say that. So eventually, you've spent, you know, weeks and whatever trying to do something that should have taken maybe a couple hours, and my will just got gradually more and more diminished at the idea of encountering more and more of these, and just the erosion of life in the process of trying to achieve something that I thought would be incredibly simple. After the madness of the elevators, I think you were trying to figure out some serious issue with the way that shadows work, and that led you deep to the source, and you came out screaming. The problem with isolation in particular, and I knew this from the very beginning, was that it was a game that was incredibly heavily based on lighting, because it was a stealth-based game, and I wanted to play into that a lot by having real-time shadows and real-time lighting, and everything was... Why am I not jumping over that now? There we go. Everything was based on that to give you stealth and make the gameplay work, but again, Torque was a problematic engine, and it was not known for its especially amazing lighting system. Not that I'm going to particularly fault it for that, because it had a pretty much modern lighting system that any engine would have had. But there were a lot of issues with the shadow mapping and whatnot. Like, shadows would go through walls unless the walls had a good amount of, what's it called, tessellation, where you have a face that's split into multiple faces needlessly, which increases your surface geometry and increases the complexity of the scene that needs to be rendered. So Steven is on Steam. How goes it, Chad? It goes better currently. I am streaming. Answering a Steam message on stream. Anyway, so yeah, the lighting was a problem as well, but I knew that going in, and I just decided I'm gonna brute force it and make it work no matter what. And of course, that just doesn't happen eventually. But the thing is, it could have made it work. If you look at a lot of stealth games, like, you know, the Thief games, especially the modern Thief game, like the original Thief game actually used dynamic shadows, and it was really, really good and really cool. Although they still had to kind of, you know, skirt around the limitations a little bit. But if you look at the newer Thief game, Thief 4, they didn't care at all. The whole concept of stealth in that game is very arbitrary. Like, there's no real lighting system in that game. I mean, there's a lighting system, but it's not, you know, it's not like a real-time lighting system, was it? Like it was in Thief 1. It's just the lighting system of Unreal, and they just found some way to make it work to simulate stealth, but, yeah. Anyway, point is, I screwed this up, and I could have found a way to achieve reasonable amounts of stealth in the game without, you know, doing everything as literally as I attempted. Today is a non-zero day. Yes. I did see that quite yet. I just ate and logged in. Alright. Steven may join the chat, or he may not. Whichever, is fine. I went... Oh. Hello, Steven. I was about to say, I think I screwed this up in the exact same way. I went and met Steven, where he works today, and I accosted him. And he showed me a secret door behind the greeting cards that I will open the next time that I'm there and upset the employees. They're gonna be like, how do you know about that? Did I do it right this time? Oh god, this is why I hate these rooms. I remember one of these took me like 30 minutes once when I was a kid. Have I screwed it up? Also, we fixed the streaming issues because I was having some serious streaming issues. By changing, screwed it up. By changing it to a variable bitrate and also normal latency instead of the ultra low latency, or low latency instead of the ultra low latency. But in this stream, I kept the variable bitrate, but I switched it to ultra low latency, and it's been buffering apparently, so that might have been what the issue was. Make sure you're cackling manically. When I open the secret card door, I don't think I should be doing that at all. I think regardless of whether I'm opening a secret card door or not, I think manic cackling would be a big concern immediately. I truly have no clue what I'm doing here. See, the infuriating thing about this room is you can do it almost perfect and then right at the end screw it up. Should I go to the left or up? I'm going left. It's probably a bad choice. It's very hard for my brain to foresee what is happening here. I think I might have screwed it up. Might have screwed it up. Have I screwed it up? Oh no. Oh, I didn't. Oh, good. What a terrible room. No, you turn everything red. Yeah. This is so difficult to do with streamer brain. Anyway, I hope you told all your fellow employees how weird I was when I left. It's so difficult to speak while streaming. But it might also be because my brain dead. Good. Would have laughed if it was like he got 5 rupees. No, unfortunately they're required. They're never 5 rupees. Who you were after? Did I not meet her? Hold on, Bailey wants in. Never mind, she left. Alright. My technical advisor needs to join the chat someday, so I don't have to read 2 chat messages, or 2 chat windows. It's too much for my brain. My poor brain. Alright, let me get my bearings. So I have a key. Oh wow, I've almost completed the dungeon. How did that happen? How long have I been streaming? 36 minutes? Wow. I feel like I'm gonna curse myself, but I feel like saying that I think I was wrong about ages and it's actually not difficult, but I know as soon as I say that, things are gonna go south. It's a small dungeon, yeah, you met her. She's the one that was walking around with us for a while. For some reason I thought her name was Debbie. At least I remember there was a D. My brain is partially functional. Hey, I was already over here, right? No, I wasn't on the side, that's right. This is... I think this is that other room? Maybe, maybe not. I thought Seasons was harder, but linking the two made the game harder, and yeah, that was her. She's technically my work wife, as everyone calls her, but we're just good friends. Well, it's good to have a work wife. Should I be going up? I did that, now I'm not sure if I should... Well, yeah, let me see what's up here first. So yesterday, or not yesterday, I didn't stream yesterday. The day before yesterday, I did a 4.5 hour stream of this. It was fascinating. I actually didn't want to stop, but I was deteriorating, and I had to. So I stopped at this dungeon. She's just as naggy too. She seemed very uninterested in being there when I was there. I don't know if it was me or what. Seemed like she just wanted to get on with whatever she was doing. It's very funny because, and I don't really go there that much, but it's very odd to go there under the pretense of I'm not gonna make this. Nope. It's very odd to go there under the pretense of meeting somebody that works there. And just being like, yeah, I'm just here because my friend's here, he works here. I'm not actually shopping, although I did shop. I like the little carabiner I got. It's a lot nicer for my keys because it has little segments. And the toothpaste I got, fantastic. Haven't opened it yet, but I know it's fantastic. I was playing Zelda Tears of the Kingdom and noticed you had played it. I was playing Zelda Tears of the Kingdom and noticed you had played it. She's like that when she first meets people. I have never played Tears of the Kingdom. I'm not sure if that's what you meant. I use Total. I use the cheapest crest you can buy. Toothpaste review, yes. Let me give you my review of toothpaste. I buy the toothpaste that doesn't have the dyes added to it because I don't understand why they put dyes in toothpaste. So I get the ones without dyes. Am I not able to do this yet? I'm very confused. Oh, am I supposed to push a block and make my life way easier, but I ignored it because I was so busy talking? That's what it is, isn't it? Everybody's deeply infuriated at me now. I just push this block. No? Wait a minute. Oh, I'm an idiot. Yep, you can use the hook. Yep. Figured it out just as you sent me that message. Yeah. Except I need the power bracelet to pull this. No, I meant played Oracle of Ages. I was playing... Hold on, let me do this before I... Is there no reason to actually activate the floor then? You just use the hookshot? That's just like a red herring? I see. Alright. No, I cannot split my focus on the two things right now. I really can't. It's amazing. Alright. He said, you were playing Oracle of Ages and you noticed that I played it. Okay. Or playing it now. Yeah, I'm doing the Link's game because I did Seasons. And I remembered Seasons being really fun, and it was. And I remember Ages being a huge pain in the ass. But so far, it has not been. It's been very interesting. This puzzle I remember screwing up in the past. So let me think about this for 1 second. Probably gonna screw it up, but at least I thought about it. Ah. I have to put a pot on a button first. And I've screwed it up, haven't I? Because now I can't get back over there. Okay. I'll leave you to it. I'm watching you and playing Majora's Mask PC port. That's the one that you told me about this morning. I did not get a chance to look at it yet. Eventually we'll have to get back to the Ocarina one. I just feel like I go brain dead the second I start these streams. Can I jump there? No. Okay, let me... Oh. Wait. Go brain dead implies a change. Have I done this wrong? I've done it wrong. I'm very confused. Yeah, it's from the same team that did Ocarina of Time. I like it so far better than the other piece port. You haven't tried the co-op though, so I don't know if the co-op's any better actually. What am I missing here? Because I remember having trouble with this when I played it last time, and my brain worked better then. So there is a button up there that needs to be pushed to activate that, and then the only way that I can get to that is by hooking to it. And I know I don't want to jump down on the right because that will take me out of the room. You need to push the base above the blue square down so you hook to it again. It's very smart. I wish that I had that kind of brain power. It's a shame that I don't. Thank you for your brain. You mean the Ocarina of Time co-op? As far as I know, the only co-op Ocarina of Time was that mod, which we played. Yeah. Is there not a mod for the Majora's Mask one yet? I thought because it was on like the same engine or something that they had like a similar mod, but I don't know. Maybe not. I'm not thinking it through fully. I can't remember if you told me if there was a co-op thing for the Majora's Mask thing yet or not. I mean, the Ocarina of Time one is cool. I just really wish that it synced up things like bosses. I'm done with this dungeon. Alright, so... being done with the dungeon, how has the buffering been? Has there been another buffering incident at all? Or has it been completely good? Also, where am I going? I have no idea how to get back to that boss room there. I don't remember ever going there, even though I've clearly been there. Oh yeah, it's from the same mod we used. It doesn't... Excuse me? Oh, here it is, right here. Okay. It doesn't do anything fancy like the PC port, though. It's just an emulator with NetPlay. Excuse me. Ah. Get out of here. It buffered once briefly during the Vegas incident. Good, that's a good time for it. I want this. I'm not going to survive this at all. Don't like this boss. This looks like the Zelda 1 boss, whose name I can't remember. Petra? Is that his name? Patra? Or is Patra the guy you hit with the flute? Oh, you hit him, I see. Okay. This changes things. Oh, and I could have hit those with a sword. Look, my brain's just not here. I guess I need to... There we go. Easy. Dungeon's done. God, my brain really just shut down when I started the stream. It's amazing. It's like stream time. Time for brain to just die. You got the burning flame, an essence of time. It reignites wavering hearts with a hero's burning passion. See, I've been doing these streams recently with a large cup of very strong black tea, and now I've switched back to my little elderberry weak-ass green tea. It's not doing it for me. I gotta switch to the stronger stuff again. I'm falling apart. I am remembering more and more. Oh, that sounds nice. The ridges north of neighbor's house must be related to the essences. Okay. You wanted me to go and get the level 2 sword. It is kind of a pain to swap over to seasons. I have to resize the window every single time. So I'm not sure if I really want to do it just yet. You said there were 2 things, right? There's a sword and what else? And it buffered again. Alright, well, maybe I will. I don't know. There's a potion. Good. I have a potion now. I cannot wait for it to be wasted in the saddest way. But I was saying, Steven, if you're still here, that I can't change it to low latency mode without stopping the stream. It's obnoxious. I don't know why YouTube's done it that way. You have the secrets from all of them, I'm pretty sure. I have 3 secrets. I'm still here. Yeah, you're fine. I'm not fine, but thanks. Yeah, it's just the 8DS, the Oracle of Season streams that I did had serious buffering issues to the point where they're borderline unwatchable in the archive form. Thankfully I have local recordings, so I was going to upload those, but that really sucks, so that's why I had to go and change the stream settings. And I don't know why that started happening, but it seems to be related to the low latency mode. So I probably do need to change it back to the normal. I'm waiting for your message to come through. You need to go to the city first to get the sword secret. The city here, I would assume. And I think I can fast travel now. And so I will. I'm not familiar with this map at all. I haven't even looked at this map yet. Where is the city? Oh, it's here, okay. Who are you? Aren't you? Shock. I knew we'd meet. Oh, this is gonna be a secret, isn't it? Would you like to hear a useful tip? Oh no, you know the clock shop in Holodrum's Horon Village, right? Dig around in the back of it. A friend of mine is there. Tell my friend this secret I'm about to tell you. Understand? Yes. Remember this. Busy. Alright. There's my post-it note in like the pen that was left by a detective. Wait a minute. Oh, this is very similar to the other secret that I have from the waterfall. So... And, dig behind clock shop. Incredible secret. Who knows what could possibly be there? So I have to go to Seasons, dig behind the clock shop, get a secret, bring it back to ages, and get something. Is that the sword? Or is that something else? I have 3 rings. Call this the Red Holy Ring. No damage from small rocks. I have that one already. I call this the Blue Joy Ring. Beast drop double hearts. That's interesting. Unfortunately, I can only have 1 equipped. I call this the Light Ring. Level 1. Sword beams at -2 hearts. What does -2 hearts mean? I guess you can have sword beams up to missing 2 hearts. That was the sword secret, yes. Okay. So I would need to go back to Seasons, dig a hole behind the clock shop, apparently find somebody in that hole, and talk to them, get the secret, and come back and give it to somebody else, presumably. You should have 5 secrets now. I don't know, I've got a bunch of post-it notes, they're all scattered around. They've all got random symbols drawn on them. Like this one says, and there's nothing to it. I don't know what that one's for. And I got something that says mayor. I got grave with no flowers, bag of bones. SIM card number, that's not related to this. I got one that says waterfall in temple. I guess that's 5. Those rings affect your damage defense, but as far as I remember, there was a better ring that's a double damage. I have that currently, right here, the red ring. Sword damage ×2. I got that in Seasons. And I got it in Seasons, and then I transferred my rings over to Ages. That's why I'm having such a good time in it. I did that very quickly. But I can also get the level 2 sword and do double damage with the level 2 sword. But it's kind of probably pointless to do that. Let's talk to Kinkle and see how he's doing. He's grown up and has a goatee now. Or if he's old now. Child has high hopes and big dreams. And he's the same age. Someday I shall fill the world with my trees. I know, you can help me. Here. Gosh, you got a seed. With this, you can add to the greenery too. Good. My sense of time is all out of whack. I wonder why. Mine as well. Can I do this yet? What is in Hero's Cave? Is there a point? My God, why am I so tired? I swear these streams make me exhausted. What am I supposed to do with this pot? This room is just, it's too much for my brain. I remember I walked out last time because it was just too much. This one over here's got to go on this button, but I can't push it when it's against the wall. Unless, if I do this with the pot, it just crushes it, right? Yeah. Move pot to bottom. This pot to bottom? But what would I do at the bottom? Can't go to the wall. Once pot is at bottom, pot is unmovable. That one moves. Can I move? Oh, there we go. That's what it is. Oh, button. I'm very far away from the chat. See, I can scroll the chat. I can zoom the chat in, but when I do, it gets covered by the stupid icon they put down in the corner, and I can't move it. So then I won't be able to read the bit of text that's behind the icon. But I'll zoom in a little bit. Also, thank you for that amazing advice. Move pot to button. Oh yeah, you have the switch hook, so you can also get the Master Sword now too. The Master Sword? Well, there's the level 3 sword? Okay, there we go. That one moves. And so then... But no. Because now that's stuck there. Alright, hold on. Give me about an hour, and I will have this done. Just 1 hour. So first... oh my god, I'm so tired. Yes. No. No. Yes. Yes. Good. I did it. It took all of my brain cell. There's also a better sword than that, but as far as I remember, it was a secret from Seasons. The Big Goron sword. Is that what the level 3 sword is? If you have the Seasons level 2 sword, then you get the level 3 sword instead. Big Goron sword is after the next dungeon. I'm getting way too much advice. So now if I screw this one up, I've got to do the other one again. And my brain doesn't have the ability to do that. This can be pushed. This one be pushed. No. That one can't be pushed either. So if I push that one there, I can't do anything because it'll be there. I should not be in this room. I am not capable of being here. I don't even know if I can even complete this. I could be wrong. It's been a while since I last played. Last time I did use a code generator, so I don't have to replay both games again. You liked Ages more. I just remember not liking Ages very much because I thought it was infuriating. But again, so far it hasn't been bad. Let's not do Hero's Cave because that requires way too much thought. No, I gave up. I can't. Too much brain. Not enough brain. No. It's not good. It's not good. There's also the way to get into the shop there, but I don't remember how that works. Oh, you have to be in the past to do that. Right. Hey. It does say I have 0 drop frames, which is interesting, because the last time I was having streaming issues, it was telling me I was dropping thousands of frames. So maybe this is unrelated. You've buffered twice more since. Alright. I probably should restart the stream then. So here's what I will do. I will restart the stream. And I will go to Seasons. And I'll attempt to do something. You haven't had any buffering. Well, okay, that's interesting. And maybe it's not the stream? Hello, Nothing One. Welcome to a terrible stream where my brain doesn't work at all. It's very unfortunate. Alright, well, if the stream is not having buffering issues for anyone else yet, then... I don't know, you seem to be able to see my messages mere seconds after, and I haven't noticed. It's because I'm on the ultra low latency mode, which has a delay of about 3 to 4 seconds from what I saw. Which makes it nicer, but yeah. But if anybody else does see buffering issues, let me know, because it's a deep concern of mine at this point. I need to know what you said because I forgot. There's a mountain north of neighbor's house that's related to the essences. That's right. Alright. This is a neighbor's house. Let's go north of neighbor's house. I have so limited brain power that I just want to do the one thing that I can do. And I can't do this. So do I need to go into the past? Oh, and I guess I'll repeat it if anybody's interested. I have released my first video over on the Sketchy Abstractions channel, which is the build makery type channel that I've been working on for a couple of years. It's a very simple video. It's just me building a coffee table. So if anyone is interested in that, I'd really appreciate it if you could check it out. But it's a very different type of thing, so I don't know how much of a crossover there is for anybody who would watch this. There we go. I figured it out. Be in all of my genius. You can plant a gacha seed. Alright, Gorons. This is the home of the Gorons, more like morons. It's terrible. The Goron Elder has been buried alive under some rocks. What do you? Help. Hurry. The Elder will die if we don't hurry. If only we had a bomb flower. The Elder is buried alive, but Gorons alone can't dig him out. If we had the legendary bomb flower, we could blast the rocks away. Alright, where am I getting a bomb flower? I find it very cruel that they made me think that I was making progress, only to put a wall in my way. There's this. And now Bailey wants in. Welcome to the stream. 2 beds. She has 2 beds, and she still lays on my rug immediately at my feet, where I can't sit properly. Also, there is a fish ghost man in here. How I miss the smell and the sound of the sea. Back in my day, I was the best Zora musician. If I had an instrument, I could relive my youth. Do I trade him an instrument, or do I just play him a song? He doesn't care about that, so I assume he wants to be traded an instrument. Which I assume means he does not want the mustache. Which is a shame. It is a very good mustache. You know, I'm tempted to get that sword now just so I can break the pots. Forgot about that. I can't swim, right? No, I don't have a license. So he wants an instrument. He seems to be unrelated to the bomb flower. Oh, wait a minute. Duh. I forgot. I can travel through time now. From places that don't have stumps. A fascinating concept, truly. Back in my day, if you wanted to travel through time, there better damn well be a tree stump nearby. Kids these days and their newfangled musics. That's actually the end of the trading game. The Zora man that wants an instrument. I feel like I remember that being the end of the trading game. For some reason. this is just the way to get back. Yes. Alright, so now I'm over here in the future / present. And I can enter this cave. I really do like these Game Boy Zelda games, though. They have been bringing back a whole lot of memories for me. It's weird when you can enjoy a game when you're not playing it, because you're thinking about having played it. And that's what I've been having with these. Ever since that big pig, the Great Moblin, came, we haven't been able to grow the Goron's famed bomb flowers. I see. So the Great Moblin makes an appearance in this game as well. What an odd room this is. That was where I went up. Oh no. It's okay, I figured it out. I went to the left. This reminded me of Pokemon. Some weird building suddenly appeared here on Rolling Ridge. Some guy called the Great Moblin built it, but it's in our way. Just push me to the side. No problem. Rolling Ridge is in an uproar now with the Great Moblin here. I see your very carefully disguised wall. I'm not fooled. Let's find this Moblin man and teach him a lesson. Look, there's Moblins everywhere. Inferior Moblins. Henchman Moblins. Minion Moblins. What is this? I'm guessing this is the dungeon entrance in the future? Or in the past, I guess. In the future. I think so. I would think so as well. This is going to be a seed, isn't it? Oh, it's 30 rupees. That's nice. Imagine being pushed backwards by a Goron with his head while he tells you about Moblins. I thought it was funny he was saying that they were in his way and he just pushed me right out of the way effortlessly. I want to go get rid of the Great Moblin, but I can't roll fast enough to get there. Long ago, on top of this ridge, there was a tree that had seeds that made you go fast. Even a Goron could roll at great speeds. So that might just be the tree location, actually, not the dungeon entrance. And I think I can go back with the Harp of Ages, right? No. I'm in the present, right? I can't go, right? The concept of time is elusive, ephemeral. It's challenging to understand with a brain cell. One brain cell. I remember this. The floor's gonna go away, right? Yeah, the floor's going away. You needed these seeds to run fast to do this. Without those, no can do. Nope, not at all. Oh no. You gotta find a portal, I think. I do. Or a stump. Right? Yeah, stump. Gotta find a stump. You can't go in the caveman times, Link. This isn't Chrono Trigger. I can go in the caveman times, actually. That's why I said the sign industry improved dramatically. So all this is just for a ring. Wait a minute. No. I need to go, wow, really? I need to go down there, I think. Yes. Go Under the stone elevator for the Starsiege tribes. No. That was another thing that happened in the elevators in tribes. If you walked underneath them, they would just crush you. The elevator would stall out and it would just gradually crush you to death. I was talking about my elevator programming experience earlier. Trying to program elevators in an engine that was net play focused. It's not an enjoyable experience whatsoever. But that was true of almost everything with the net play. Wow, all that just to get out of there. Alright, where's the stump? There's a crab under that rock, isn't there? I would bet my 1 rupee that's a crab. It's a crab. I'm not fooled. I know Nintendo's rock placement. This one's not a crab. It's a stump. Clearly. Thankfully, I can still tell the difference between a crab and a stump. Saw a little crab today. It's minuscule. Minuscule crab. Did not see that crab bush coming though, gotta admit. Totally caught off guard by that crab bush. Nasty things. I avoid them when I can. Mud crabs? Indeed. Let's acquire seeds. Have you heard of the high elves? I haven't. Tell me about them. How high are they and why? Do they have nothing better to do? It would not be one of my streams without Bailey constantly moving around and scratching in the background. It's a staple. She has no food now or she'll be loudly crunching. Behold, seeds of wings. You got Pegasus seeds. They'll make you as quick as the legendary steed. Open your seed satchel to use them. Oops, I looked away to see how long I'd been streaming. This is the Great Moblin's Cave in the past, I think. So I think if I just warp back, it'll be right in front of it, right? Oops. Bailey is the co-host of this stream. Probably. At this point, Bailey has more functional brain cells than me. Bomb flowers. That's exactly what I want. It's the only thing currently in my brain is that I want a bomb flower. I remember nothing else. I remember that I want bomb flowers, and I remember enough English to say that I want bomb flowers. Hey, you're the meddling boy. Well, this time things won't go the way they did in Holodrum. I've gone to great trouble using the bomb flowers I stole from the Gorons. Ha, the morons. Taste my bombs. Come on, fool. Oh, I've already got the power bracelet out. I don't know if I need it. Oh, he throws them back. My god, he has become far cleverer than he was. Except he's still a moron. Like a Goron. Oh, you know what I just tried to do? I just tried to hold my hands above my head and catch the bomb because I thought I was in Goof Troop for a second. Definitely a missed concept. I wish that was in the game. I'm doing very poorly. It takes very long for these bombs to start to detonate. Ah. Yes, Bailey. Nope. Yeah, I think Goof Troop had the superior bomb-tossing bosses. These are not as good. Great, well, this is where my potion gets wasted. I guess I should just pick them up and hold them. I don't know why I'm waiting for them to start to detonate before I grab them. Would have been way smarter. what, like 5 seconds. Figure things out. Good, he's gone. He turned into stone. Like the high elves, he's stoned. No. It can't be. Why me? I don't know who you are or where you're from, but thank you for getting rid of the great Moblin. That wretch was keeping us from growing bomb flowers. Now we can grow bomb flowers without any worries. Yes, they sound like a very safe thing that you would not have any worries about. Take one as a sign of our thanks. You got a bomb flower, handle it with care. But don't worry. Now that I think about it, long ago a young boy saved the Goron Elder. Maybe you can be like that boy? We won't get pushed around the next time a guy like the great Moblin comes around. Thanks. No problem. Why are you doing that, Bailey? Stop. Your name has appeared in old Goron tales. Their legends tell of a great hero who saved the Gorons in their hour of need. What could this mean? Bailey is just flipping out over there. It means that if I have... Bailey. If I have enough brain capacity, that I can go back to the present and give them the bomb flower. So I think I just jumped right down here. Could be a secret up here that I missed. Goron's saying make sure you get back in time or there's going to be one hell of a paradox. It is true, if I die right now, then nothing makes any sense. Yeah, I can just warp right back, right? For some reason I can never remember which direction this thing works. Oh no, I can't. Wait, I'm in the right... No, wait, I'm confused. How do I get back? Guess I'll go all the way over here? Yeah, that's right, that's right. I know what to do now. Don't worry about it. I'm on a delay, it's fine. Everything's good now. Alright. Now I can return and give the morons their flower. And then I can go in a dungeon, I guess, and badly just fail. I don't know why I did that. Hey, is that one of the legendary bomb flowers? You can't fool me. That's the unmistakable smell of a bomb flower. Please, let me have that bomb flower. No way. Without that bomb flower, the Elder will die. Please let me have it. No way. Nope. Fine. Thank you, now we can save the Elder. What does a bomb flower smell like? Probably black powder. And magnesium. Huh. What's wrong, brothers? Are you worried about me? Ah ha 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 ha. A rock that size can't hurt me. Ah ha 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 ha. Did you bring us the bomb flower? Sorry to trouble you. This is the shiny key I found on Northern Peak. I never found the keyhole, so I'll give this to you. You got the crown key. We shall take good care of the bomb flowers you brought us. I only brought you one. We shall fill the peaks with them. I only brought you one, and you used it. These guys are morons. I'm just gonna go right over here. Talking to this guy. They found a way to save the Elder. Now we can continue digging that new tunnel. What's going on? I heard a loud noise. It was nothing. Go back to sleep. So the Elder was alright. That's good. You humans are looking stranger every day. What happened? Behold, a staircase. Finally. Oh, this was where I was already at, right? Alright, so I'm going to the northern peak then. Now without the great moblin keeping him in check, the Gorons filled the mountain with high explosives. If you go to the future, there's now a massive crater. Probably. There's one right there. So, somewhere in the northern peak. Well, that's where I am actually. So, I think. Is it where I am or? Maybe it was over there and I just didn't go see it. This is where the moblin was. It's now a different cave. Greater speed gives greater distance. I understand. And then of course they put things in the way that require the sword. I need to know what's under this bush. I was a heart. It's absolutely worth it. Aha! Accidentally found progress. Welcome to level 5, Crown Dungeon. I have no map. I don't know why. I checked to see if it looked like a crown. Will this be the first truly terrible dungeon? Oh, why? You took more hits than I expected. This room feels suspicious. What's going on in this room? I feel like I'll be returning here. Man, if only I had the level 3 sword. Alright, so there's nothing here then. Bailey, what do you want? What are you doing? What is she doing? She is going nuts. She's just... Bailey. Stop. She's got ear issues right now, I think, so her ears are bothering her. And when something is bothering her, she just does not settle down. She's in an endless cycle of having an issue with her ears or skin or something. Which apparently is common with dogs that have big floppy ears. Bailey's in groove mode. Bailey would be an excellent river dancer. I can hear her through the door still. Alright, I have a lot of options of places I can go in this dungeon. I don't like that. It makes me very upset. Oh no. When you miss the switch hook, you have to sit there and wait on it. You found a small key. Oh, the cursor is over there on the screen. I don't know how long it's been there. It's gonna drive me insane. Good. The thing is, I set the cursor to not be visible, and yet it's still visible. I don't understand why. I think a setting might have gotten reversed somewhere. This music reminds me of Pokemon as well. Oh, was that just to open the door? Wow. Alright. Thought I would get something before going down the staircase, or up the staircase, but no. Yeah, it was for the door. I don't like this dungeon. Don't like it at all. I can see what they're trying to do here. There's a dungeon later on where you actually have to go in two separate ways. Once in the future and once in the past. Dungeon gives me anxiety. That's the waterfall dungeon. I think it's called the Mermaid Lair or something. How can I use the seed shooter on that? Yes. This dungeon has so many places that you can go. I think Bailey is outside the door again. Yeah. Bailey, can you calm down? You want to go sleep finally? If that's the case, I doubt you like the Spirit Temple and Ocarina of Time. Spirit Temple. Is that do you do that on multiple times as well? I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've actually played Ocarina of Time. Other than, I mean, you know, when we played it. I didn't know I could get the items under pots if I push them. It's interesting. Desert. Oh yes, I remember the desert dungeon. Yes. You need to be both young and child Link. That was a hard dungeon, from what I recall. The best memory that I have of that is when Aiden was just born. I think the first night, or soon after the first night, he was brought home from the hospital. He was brought over here. And I was playing Ocarina of Time on my laptop. And I was in the kitchen, I was sitting on the, oh, hidden path. I was sitting on the table, and he was on the table with me because he was so tiny, he was just sitting in a little carrier. And he sat there all night long and slept all night long, didn't wake up, and I played the entirety of Ocarina of Time. I see, they want me to set that in front of me? Wait, now I'm confused. What do they want me to do with this? Is it to help me find the path, or... What? Was I... Did I just... did I just bypass this entire room by accident? Wow. Wow. That's impressive. Maybe that was supposed to happen. That's pretty cool. I like that. That was a cool moment. Very proud of myself there. I honestly don't even know what I did. I was not even aware of what I was doing. I just somehow completely bypassed that room. Oh wow, I've got 10 people watching this stream suddenly. Hello 10 people, I'm not sure why you're here. This is the worst stream on YouTube right now. I have a functioning brain cell. 1. But while you're all here, if any of you like woodworking stuff, people making stuff, I got another channel called Sketchy Abstractions where I put my first video up of a coffee table I built. It's actually being used right now. I got my tea on it and my other monitor where I have the stream view. It's linked in my channel somewhere. Now you get buffering. It's because 10 people are watching. Is it concerning buffering? Is it like lasting a while, or is it going away, or what? Certainly would hate to restart the stream now if I got 10 people watching. That's a whole 10 people. I still never got the map. And there is somewhere that I can go up there. Oh, no, it's from up above. You go down, I see. Alright, so there is to the right and to the bottom. Key door. I have keys. Ah, this guy's back. He's a fun boss. I like him. He just wants to play. Wow. But yeah, if the stream starts buffering constantly, please let me know, because that is pretty miserable when the video gets archived and it's not watchable because of constant buffering issues. So what happens in the archive video is it just skips really badly. Although weirdly not the audio. The audio is generally fine. It's only the video. What is this guy's name anyway? Ah. I like his red accent colors. Doug. His name is Doug. I wasn't expecting that. That's a good name. It lasted about 7 seconds. Wow, that was a long buffer. I'm just gonna have to try and make this a short stream. I mean, I'm barely here anyway to begin with, so maybe after this dungeon I'll just end the stream. Just so that it doesn't have too many issues. I want to stream, but yeah. Okay, what am I doing here? But yeah, I don't want to, I can't do that because I can't push that from the wall. Oh, wait, no, I can't switch because it'll just crush the pot. You can hook, though. Is there a place up here I could hook? No? Where am I hooking? You say that I can hook, and yet if I do this, it'll just break on the thing. Is there something over there I didn't notice? No. Can't even go that far. I feel like I can't do this from this side, that I need to go to the other side. But why would the mini boss room open up to here then? Doesn't really make sense. I mean, unless I'm just an idiot and I'm not seeing the really obvious simple thing that I need to do in there. Which is wildly possible, but I haven't gone down here yet. Oh yes, this is the dungeon that I was thinking of actually. I do remember this. This would go to that one stairway that would be blocked off otherwise. I think there's an item in this dungeon you need. What item am I getting in this dungeon actually? I have no clue what item I would be getting. Maybe the level 2 something? I was gonna say level 2 power bracelet, but... You know, if there was a level 2 power bracelet here... Oh, there's a level 2 switch hook, apparently. Interesting. What would that do? I guess it's just longer, maybe. Okay, I need to drop the crystal ball to make that happen. And by drop, I mean hit. And that is also the way you get to the boss room. So somebody will remember that, because I certainly won't. But yeah, I will end the stream after the dungeon, because I am barely here. Did make progress, at least. So I think what they want me to do is to go up here and hit the crystal from this side. There we go. Maybe I'll start the next stream on seasons and I'll do the secrets. I think that'll work better. Alright, I will go in here since I do have a key. Oh, good. A puzzle. A statue is missing. And there's a thing that will either drop or I can jump over. Okay, it's going to drop something on it. So do I stand on the other button? No. Ah, I see what item I'm getting. I'm getting the Cane of Samaria or whatever it is, where you create the blocks. That seems to be what I'm getting. Oops. Way too early. Great. There. Alright. Didn't know they were going to stay lit or go out after a certain amount of time. Okay. Why? Why would you do this? Why would you put this in the game? Why? Oh, my brain has to remember this now. Alright. We got yellow. And then yellow. So yellow. And, yellow. But that needs to be one higher, I think. Yes. If the button is that thing. You sent me a photo of it. Thank you. It's very helpful. It would have also been helpful if this was like the Link's Awakening DX HD. You have helped my brain immensely with the photo. That's actually pretty funny how much easier it is with just a photo. You did that really quickly too. You're like, oh, I know what he needs here. Look at that. Man, my memory is amazing. You got the Cane of Samaria. Use it to create blocks. I am the man you outsource your brain cells to. Yes. That's where they went. I was wondering. Honestly, I think considering how brain dead I am actually going through these dungeons pretty efficiently. Compared to, I think even Link's Awakening, I had a lot of issues in some of the dungeons. Whoops. I say doing that. It's for a small key. Alright. So I had to use a key to get into the room to get the cane to get another small key. And now I have the cane, which I could then put on that button in the mini-boss room and go across that bridge. And then the only place that I haven't gone yet from here, I think, is that stairway right there. Okay, and there's two other places, but I'm not 100% sure if I can go up there just yet. This might take me to one of those. Ow. I don't know why I went to the map. I'm in a side-scrolling area. Now I need a cane so that I can jump. Astonishing level design. Using the item that you just got. They should have made a Game Boy Zelda game that was just like this. It would have been like Zelda 2, but for the Game Boy. I think it would have been cool. Okay, this room. Good. Good. The stream had a lot of viewers at one point. Now, no one. Everyone left. And honestly, I think they made a good choice. What in the world am I doing? What is this? Oh, I see. I get it. I get it. I understand. I know. I see. Alright. Nintendo logic. Oh, hold on, my brain is stopping. There we go. Another small key. There sure are a lot of small keys in this dungeon. I'm gonna get one of those bumper stickers that says, "How's my driving?" So I'm just gonna say, "How's my streaming?" I have a phone number that you can call to complain. This guy has like 3 functioning brain cells and it's painful to watch. So painful to watch. I'm gonna report him to YouTube. Oh. Well, this is good. This is very good. I love when I walk out of staircases and I'm surrounded by tall blue squares. Nah, you're fine. I don't know about that. But thank you. It is truly amazing how incredibly not here I feel like I am. Oh no. There we go. Ah, good. It's for the best that I stopped the stream after the dungeon anyway. I streamed way too long. And I actually really do need to go to sleep, because I do have a lot of work to do tomorrow. Okay, so I can't go to that one. I don't know what that one on the very left was, with the little doorway that goes downwards. That's probably where I need to go. Although I could also do the bridge button thing now, so that's closer, so I'll go do that. You said you said 3 brain cells means you're the smartest streamer on YouTube. I don't know about that. As I guess I just did that, so. And then you said, in 15 minutes, it'll be 2 hours of stream, so you've made a good time anyway. Well, I don't know if I made a good time, but I did make a 2-hour stream. And then you said, what are you doing tomorrow? I forgot to put my sword back. Tomorrow, I'm going to work on the house again. I need to patch up the remainder of the transition that I made for the roof, the ceiling in the bedroom, because it's a 9-foot tall ceiling in the bedroom. And then at some point, because it used to be a tiny bedroom that was probably 11 feet by 7 feet, and then at some point they turned the huge wraparound porch that wrapped the entire house into an extension of the bedroom. So there's a 9-foot tall section of ceiling in the bedroom, and then there's this 6 or 8 inch drop off that then drops to a sloped ceiling, which used to be a porch ceiling. So I have had to build all these little transitions to clean up all of the divisions of the drywall and plastering, and all of the very strange little bits of wood that are all over the place. So I built all these transitions to hide everything, clean everything up and trim it, so that I keep forgetting for some reason. So I guess I was so stressed out the past several days that the room is not 10 feet, it's 11 feet. So I kept cutting everything to 5 feet and thinking, oh, that's all I need, just 2 5-foot pieces. And I would go in there and I'd put the 2 5-foot pieces together and be like, oh, right, it's not 10 feet. And I just kept doing it over and over. It's infuriating, so I had to keep making patches. And somehow I now ended up needing to make a patch that's like 3 inches long. So I need to do that, and then the transition will be done. So that's nice. So I got that to do. And then whatever she wants me to do after that, and there's a lot of stuff to do outside. And I would like to get to that before it starts to rain, because there's a lot of stuff that was left outside that is not good. And the house is not going to fare very well if it gets rained on badly. So I would like to pull off all of the siding and the weird amalgamation of plywood that was put on the outside of the kitchen. Put some house wrap on there, and then put some new concrete board up, whatever it is, the exterior treated OSB stuff, I guess. And then anyway, after that, I need to go over to another person that I'm working for and do a lot of yard work, where I hold a 12-foot pole saw over my head for 3 hours. Last time I did that, it was fun. So this is how you get back down to here from the other spot. Look at all the treasure chests I haven't got yet. Yeah. But anyway. And then I gotta help that guy move some stuff in, because he lives in Boston and Florida. And in the summertime, he leaves Florida and goes up to Boston because he doesn't want to deal with the hurricanes. So he brings a lot of his stuff in, and I've got to help him bring a lot of stuff in. So anyway, that's my day. Fun day. This dungeon has too much going on. So I didn't go down there, I don't think. So I would need to change the crystal back to blue. So I can change the crystal back to blue and stand on it there, I think. But then, I'm not going to be able to go anywhere. I can drop down here, so maybe there's something down here. There is a locked block. And a crystal. Crystal ball, I mean. It looks like a crystal ball anyway, but since it is just Game Boy graphics, it could be something entirely different. Like when I saw the pizzas at the likes in Zelda 1. Which I don't care what you say. You can look at those Zelda 1 likes, they're a pile of pizzas. That's all they are. It's very obvious. Nintendo made a mistake when they changed them away from the piles of pizzas in the later games. And I need a key to go in there. I do not have that key. That is very, very unfortunate. That means... Oh no, that means it could be any of those chests. Ah. Alright, this dungeon didn't seem like it was going to have terrible backtracking, but it seems to be developing it now. Unless there happens to be a key right down here or something. But I don't... No, it wouldn't be here. This will take me back to the start, though. So there was a... there's a chest by the boss room. And then there's one over here. Spectrum Internet went down. I have Spectrum Internet. My internet didn't go down, I think. No. The stream would have complained loudly if I did. So I think it was just your Spectrum Internet. Not the global Spectrum Internet. I don't know if they are global. They're just in Florida. I still call them Bright House. It's still Bright House. Oh, it was over here. How would you get there? I'm confused. Yeah, apparently when I check the app, we have issues in our area at the moment. You're on your phone. Oh. I remember them as Time Warner. Yes, they were Time Warner. Time Warner Cable. That was before they were Bright House, I think. Or was it after? It was before. So I don't know how you would get to that chest, but while I'm over here, I'll go look in that room that I didn't complete, because I didn't want to go all the way back to the beginning. But now I'm at the beginning, so times have changed. Internet's on again. Oh no. See, this is the problem I have when I zoom in the chat. So I look at your message to read it, and I see Internet's on again, but yet before. I don't know what's under that little symbol because it's being blocked. I need to find a better way to have a streaming interface instead of zooming in the YouTube window. You can do it in OBS, but I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm a professional streamer. This is like my 21st stream or something. Okay, I need the switch to be flipped. And thus, I shall flip the switch. And all of life will be improved. Your internet will come back on, it will be fine. The switch flipped. If I flip it again, it will go back off. It was Time Warner before Bright House. Yes, that was very long ago. I like how I went the wrong way immediately. Alright. Oh, this was the one I was trying to get into. I see, okay. Because I didn't fill out the map. I didn't realize that it was connected. Okay. That answers questions. It raises more questions, but it also answers questions. Block, maybe? No. How would this work? What is under the pots? I need context clues. A rupee? I'm supposed to use money to succeed. There's seed stuff. They want me to use that. I guess maybe bounce it at a 45 across all of them. Maybe. Oh, maybe I put the block there and bounce it off of it. Someone can look at this and immediately see what I am supposed to be doing right here. Someone. Not me, but someone. Someone very angry right now. Deeply infuriated. The stupidest person alive is playing Zelda. Why can he not see the simple solution in front of him? I can get 2 of them. But I need more than 2 of them. Indeed. That is what I say when I don't know what else to say. Move, block. Move, block. Block moved. Move, block where? Oh, that was interesting. Didn't even hit that one, and yet somehow it lights up. Oh, wow. Alright. And it was the key, so it was actually required. Alright. Nice. Thanks for that move block hint. Ah. There are 2 chests left. I oftentimes consider doing streams before it becomes very late and I'm going to bed. But I never do them because these are like my wind down streams that help me. And yet, because of that, I am just a brain cell when I play. Singular brain cell. A yawning singular brain cell. I don't know if I need to get those 2 chests. There might be keys. I might need those keys. Let's see. Does this take me to the other floor? Not this, but this. Gotta keep it simple, yes. No, it doesn't take me to the other floor. So, I have to go down one of the staircases. The staircases are blocked. There's one up here. It is not blocked. This one takes me here, which is not helpful. Don't think. You're certainly not helpful. There we go. But that's going to take me back to the other floor. That's not where I want to go. Oh no, that's this room. The room that I amazingly... Beautiful. The room that I amazingly defeated without even having to do. That was a good time. Oh yeah, this dungeon is definitely Hey, it's definitely dragging on. Good. It's almost 2. It is. And I've been streaming for 2 hours. And I definitely would like to beat this dungeon and go to sleep. I don't know if I need those treasure chests at all. They're probably not even worth trying to get. I should probably just go. Where was I going anyway? There was a locked block somewhere. It was after the bridge. Which was right there. I could have... whatever. I like these side-scrolling segments. I probably am gonna need another key. It's probably one in one of those chests. Although, did I ever get... Yeah, I got both the map and the compass. So it was this room, and it was, up here. I needed to do this. Then jump down and go around. And then... I think... hit this. All of this happened like 20 minutes ago. I don't remember any of it. Yes, I remember this now. Okay. Stairway and a treasure chest. What a fascinating combination of items. Not that a stairway is an item, but... Oh wow, 50 rupees. Amazing. And that was one of those 2 chests, so now there's 2 left. So, that means the remaining chest has to have the boss key. Maybe I get there from here. Maybe. That was the answer all along. I just was too stupid to realize. It was. Amazing. I might have wasted tons of time. Okay, what cryptic hint do you have for me? Bring all to me. Does it not matter what order then? Oh, if I push these, do all the same colors push at once? They do. Okay. So that is the puzzle. And I do have the cane, so I can also use that. Still makes it challenging, especially if you do that. Okay. Alright, I think I got this. That was not too difficult. Good. And boss key. So now it is time, finally, at last, to go all the way back. And after achieving the goal of going all the way back, fighting the boss, whoever that may be. Wow. Good timing, Bat. Keys. Yeah, I figured. Alright, so to get back... Oh, that's very far away. Well, I can't... There is a door down there. No, there's no door down there. Oh, you go this way, I see. Yes, that's right, the shortcut. Okay, that is exactly where I wanted to go. So now I just pop down there. And we see who the boss of this dungeon is. Never mind. It's thwarted again. Bailey is over here snoring, and it's making me even more tired having to listen to her. I've read something once that said if you look at animals of photos sleeping, yes, if you look at animals of photos sleeping, it will help you sleep. But I've never tried that. Animals of photos are hard to find. Why are you behind blocks? I don't know if I even care to try and figure out what's in that chest. I'm just gonna go to the boss. It's time for our little game. I break apart. If you can force me back together and blow me away, it ends. But before you do, I shall take a bit of your soul. Now begin. I don't like this. Oh no. Oh, I know this boss. I remember this. This is, yes. This is a very, very strange boss fight. You've got to merge him together, and then you can hit him. And it keeps changing multiple times. There's like 5 forms or something. A very interesting boss fight. Whoops, that was, no. It'll work, but it's not what I wanted to do. I think if you get him on that and then take it away, it'll go the other side. So it didn't go away for some reason. It's like I can just put it over here. It's easier, like that. Oh no, he just warped back. Alright, it would make more sense probably to put it there. At least I don't... Is there a way you can just get them to go from one to the other? I can't remember. Like if I wanted this guy over here on the right to go to the left side and spin around. I thought there was a way you could make him do that. I still have my potion. I do. That'll end up getting used. I swear there's a way easier way to do this where you can move them from one spot to the other. But for some reason, I am struggling to remember how you do that. For some reason. Oops. So if you hit them with the sword, they do stop briefly. Okay. There we go. Okay, that's how you do it then. There we go. Figured it out finally. Except now he's way over here. That's a problem. That is a problem. Do I have to reset this because he's over there? Can I just put... Oh, there we go. That's how you... Okay. That's how you move them. Gradually, bit by bit, I'm figuring this out. Next form. It's a very interesting concept for a boss fight. So you put that there and then put that there. There we go. Oh, wait. How did he get back over there? Ow. Ah. There we go. And one more form, I think. I feel like this could be its own game. It kind of reminds me of the games like Fire and Ice. Okay, now he's at that form. Oh, I thought he moved. This is way easier than I'm making it. I just need to put it right there. This guy needs to come over here. Ow. Don't want to use my potion. I don't need to. Ah! Potion's gonna get used. Potion's gonna get used completely. No? Did I beat him with half a heart? I did. Amazing. Clutch victory. I'm very proud of my half-conscious victory there. Ah, finally. Congratulations, thank you. It took a lot of people to get this point. Words. You got the sacred soil and essence of time. All that lies sleeping in the bosom of the earth will know the nourishing warmth of sacred soil. I don't want to know about the earth's bosom. It's not something any of us needed to know about. Amazing, thank you. I'm also impressed. I still hear an essence echoing near Rolling Ridge. Huh. I think someone's come. Oh. Huh? I was digging a new tunnel and I ended up here. Hey, what are you doing here? Don't you know games are the new fad on Rolling Ridge? You should check them out too. Oh no, is this where the dancing game comes from? It is, isn't it? This is the Ages dancing game. Maybe not in there, but somewhere around here is probably the dancing game. The one that's infuriatingly difficult. 'Cause I think the one in Seasons was actually easy. You now have 3 more secrets if you feel like getting them. Wow, there are a lot of secrets then. That makes 7 if I can do math properly. That's a lot of secrets. Also, this purple and blue color palette reminds me of something from my childhood. Some kind of NES game. Oh, anyway. How many more buffering issues has anybody seen since the midpoint of that dungeon when I was considering quitting after the dungeon? In other words, to say that in a more coherent way, have there been any stream issues? Like to boy, my internet's been iffy. I've hit quite a few, including one right now. Yeah, I hope the stream is not too bad than the archive. Yeah, I'll have to check it out and see. Hopefully it's not as bad as the other ones though. But yeah, I guess I can't use the ultra low latency mode for whatever reason. That just seems to be unstable. But I guess it's slightly better at least with the variable bitrate. But anyway, yeah, I'll just have to disable that for the next stream. I think the archive was bad because of dropped frames. You weren't dropping frames, so it's probably fine. Possibly, it does say 0 drop frames. That is an interesting theory. Yeah, I hope so. That would be okay. But yeah, I still want the streams to actually look decent before the archive, so I probably do need to not use low latency mode, or ultra low latency mode. Anyway. This stream actually got a lot of views. At some point there were at least 10 people watching, which is a lot for me. So, I am extremely tired and I do need to go to bed, and I hope that cursor was not on the screen again. It probably was. Probably left it on the screen the whole time. If I did, I apologize. It was awful. 12. Oh, you mean like, you meant to say, okay. Hopefully the archive is decent, like you said, because I didn't drop any frames. But I hope I didn't leave the cursor on the screen. That infuriates me. I don't understand why it's visible. I need to look at that again, see if I need to disable the setting. But anyway, I apologize to anybody watching this because I'm sure it was a struggle with how barely here I am. But thank you for everybody, again, to stop by. Nothing once stopped by very briefly, but I think he left. He didn't really say much. But thank you for stopping by. And thank you, Steven, for stopping by. And I know that all of your fellow employees think very highly of me now, having met me. But I'll wait for you to finish typing your message, whatever you're typing. They do. Good. Wow, he's a lot weirder than you described him being. And you're probably like, yeah, I haven't seen him in a while. Sorry for that. Three secrets you can get is a shield upgrade, the big orange sword, and some kind of bomb upgrade. Okay. I might look into that at the start of the next stream. For the next stream, I want to have my nice, incredibly strong cup of black tea, because apparently I need it. I can't function without it, so I'll have that then. And hopefully it'll be better, and I'll put the stream in low latency mode, so hopefully it won't have buffering issues. It's been a while. His sister was like, heh, his gray hair, yes. Very surprised you got a full head of gray hair. It's only been like 10 years. A lot has happened, apparently. I feel like I should have the full head of gray hair. Something went wrong. Yeah, well, actually, I think I had one or two friends in elementary school that had full heads of gray hair, even though they were like, you know, 8 years old, 10 years old. So, it's actually a common thing amongst my friends. I probably did it to you. I apologize. Alright, anyway, I was going to end the stream and I got distracted. Again, thank you everybody who stopped by to watch. Sorry again that I'm so incredibly out of it. I hope that it was a remotely comprehensible stream and able to be watched at all. It might be infuriating. I blame you. Yes, you should. I would blame myself for anybody that has it. Anyway, thank you for watching, and hopefully my next stream I'll be more awake, whatever that will be. And again, if anybody's watching and you're into build videos, check out my coffee table build. It's a thing. I don't know how good it is, but you might enjoy it. Thank you for watching, everyone, and I will catch you later. Once I find my button, there it is.